Hello, we are back in Industrialist, and a lot has changed off camera. So, yeah, don't be shocked if it's too different. So this is our main system here where we left off. We left off with all of our iron drills and piping. We actually unlocked new piping, and we ended off with our research stations over here. Now, I don't believe in the last episode I showed you guys our new research stations. These ones all these research station 2s I added in today. And then I also added these windmills to power it. We got our coal generators, and we even researched some new stuff. So I researched new stuff, which I'll see here. Utility here. I researched the new pipes. And then in production, I researched the grinder, sawmill, oil refinery, all that. So we researched all the concrete stuff, quarry and whatnot. So yeah, that's all that's happened so far. And I'm not sure if I did this yesterday or not, but I believe we did a copper wire system, but it wasn't profitable, so I changed that to an iron system. And then over here we have our oil refining, so this is processing crude oil, which is then being transported into a diesel factory, or a diesel refinery, or a liquid boiler, whichever one goes first. Then that liquid boiler will give it over here. And over here we have this one for outputting diesel. And this one outputs residue, and then these two are gasoline and whatnot. And over here, we have a other diesel factory, because if I was to put it in from the single factory here to the other factory, like if I was to put it from here, from one into there, I wouldn't make much profit for crude diesel. So that's why I put a second factory in, and I'm not sure, yeah, it has power. So I put a second factory in so that we can process the crude diesel into normal diesel, which actually profits a lot, because currently we have 375 liters out of 400, and that's currently giving us $10,921 as it slowly gets loaded. And then over here we're selling gasoline, which gives us 700. We are halfway liter. We have 201 liters stored. So and that's giving us $7,792 so far. And then this pipe leads to the residue tank, which, yeah, because we don't know what to do with the residue. So I did try to do concrete, however, it's just way too confusing. So yeah, and that's actually not too much I've done offline, I don't think. Yeah, so and then we also changed the copper, I think. And then that's just the major stuff. So other than that, we also researched new long pipes. And yeah, so far I'm currently aiming to get a better power supply. So yeah. And I did change my avatar, so yeah. Hope you like it. And so far, actually, if I go over here and look at our, this, let's see. So I don't get why Tier 1 research stations active in Tier 1 are 12, but that's giving us 0 research points. Not sure why. And so, yeah, we're getting 1.79 now from Tier 2 only, but we've reached a cap of 7.6. And actually, I'm not sure. So there weren't any comments on the last video. However, I want you guys to put in comments of what we should research next and whatnot. So yeah, if you have any suggestions or any info on how to run stuff, let me know, because I am in need of it. So yeah, and I also researched modular tree farms. So and actually, let's see what I can research. I can research solar panel 3 if I really wanted to. And honestly, I might do that, considering our current solar panel system isn't working too well. But I also could research a huge truck depot. So I'm not sure. I'll make a decision here, because yeah, energy is really needed, but I don't know. For now, let's just get the huge truck depot. Right, now that we own that, I can replace a van depot with this. Let's hope I can fit, because so let's drive this out, and then once it's sold, we can delete it. Same thing over there, sell that. Change a few pipe connections. How much does it cost for the truck? Tier 3? Well, yeah, it's tier 3. Huge trucky. Oh, only 3.2k. Yeah, so those I've sold, we can officially delete those. And now, oh my goodness, it's huge. We might not even be able to run quite 2 plants here. As close as I can get it, probably, so. Right, it just barely doesn't work. So. We're gonna have to rearrange. This connection goes here to here. This one will get split into 2. Second one over here. What's this one for? What's this even? How come it's not working? It has power. Delete that and then shoot. What am I gonna do here? Because we need to place one right here. It's just too big. Place it right there, and then I can move it back. Ooh, I could place it over here on top. Right, so I guess that's what we'll do. We'll place it out of the way over here, that way then it's giving us some space for this one. Not even sure if we can fit it over here. But with that being said, we'll see. Okay, I guess that worked. Alright? Somehow that worked. Clearly, I messed something up with that piping because it does not want to work. Yeah, right here. And now this should be getting. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's just get a few long pipes going because why not? It beats having to use short pipes. Turn, place that there, and then get one. These pipes are pretty expensive as well, so. But hey, they do give a benefit. So. You know, I could probably might have one or two pipes. No, I do not. So yeah, if I did really wanna change all the typing, I could, but I'm too lazy. I just want to make sure every truck we build is getting loaded. Alright, so our coal wheels are officially being loaded. And this one, yeah, we still have to load. Why is it has 10 out of 10 and that has so why is this not working? There's one copper plate in it. No idea what that's can't delete this one. Gonna make a bold decision. Skip that to the main thing. That's system's all good. It's getting power. This look how much is this? 250,000. We have 5,000 resources. And we have a few winter lands. We only have 5. If I did have to buy them, I'd be fine with that, but seeing that we have a few winter lands in storage, I can probably just place 4 and then connect them to a battery. I already have one. And then we can connect and this is slowly generating power. Once that maxes power, the wind turbines should start flowing own power, so that is just generates. So now that's done. This one, 50, 50, 50, and 50. Right, so now we have basically infinite power. And that of course the other one, so this one. But now right, and there we go. There we go. I should probably research. I need that. So now I guess I can change our yeah, 2 levels. most of the pipes here have been changed successfully. Now I'm just gonna have to. I don't know, we need to replace this term. That's what we deleted it, so. Okay, perfect, that just fits into the next one. I'll replace that after this. This one there. That's every. Yes. Just over here. Actually, I guess I could change it. Alright, that's everything. Now let's see here. Like 2. Right there. Now we got more iron core. So that's every pipe change. Except for a few that I'm not gonna do. Actually, I'll put this up. It's just might have to do is generate more. I'm gonna end off the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. So